It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got a showdown in the NFC North. It's the Vikings and the reigning NFC champs, just ahead on EA Sports.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Dobbins. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Hurts. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A give up the middle to Dobbins. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
So excellent starting position here for the Vikings. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2015 out of Florida State, Jameis Winston. Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd and 5 now. Winston. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially
under pressure. They got him again. Julian Okwara. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. To about the 40-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Winston on 3rd and 2. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. First down, here's the run with Cook. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Winston's throw complete to Rager. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Winston. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Throw right side, going to be complete to DeGuara. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Hard throw, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They go play action. Winston rolling to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He'll dump this off to Cook. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Holding. Offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Touchdown! Adam Thielen, 32 yards. And the Vikings post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And out across midfield down to the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Danielle Hunter. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
So that one a hold, right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
19 right. Warriors 17.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Play action. Winston. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Julian Okwara in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
3rd and long for Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. Taylor now returning it. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. Quick slant to Watson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage. Sets
him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From just shy of midfield, Hurts. And his throw here's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. it's Devontae Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Hurts. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's... And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. J.K. Dobbins. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is going to be Packer football.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the gun, it's Hurts. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Devontae Smith from 6 yards away. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st and 10, Winston. This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Jameis now on 1st down. And he finds Tyler Kroft. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 1st down, Winston. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 48. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright. And they're denied a chance at 3 points.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Throwing on second and long. Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And the grab by Croft. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and they will take over first and 10. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Danielle Hunter picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Here's Hurts to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. Dobbins running out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now we'll get a timeout as they tend to an injured player, and looks like that's their receiver, Christian Watson. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Hurts. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Throwing again on second down. Winston. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Throwing. Winston. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Second and 4. Jameis to throw it. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the red zone now, Winston. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Winston. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Reagor, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the drive was polished off on the touchdown catch by Jalen Reagor. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive. Dobbins hit, and he fumbles. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. He'll find Aguara complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On second down, Winston again. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And the Vikings are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick. But it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worse, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Winston. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Now on 2nd and 13. Winston forced out to his left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Winston. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Again, it's Winston. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. From the gun, it's again to Cook. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And the grab by Croft. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. This to break our 4th quarter tie. The kick by McManus is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. 55 rushing yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Flush to his right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And they got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's second and a yard. They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. J.K. Dobbins. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Jameis now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
To throw on second and 10. Winston. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To throw, Winston. Complete, Jefferson the target. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Jameis again. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, third down.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
18,
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. From the gun, it's Hurts. His throw incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. 86 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra.